You look gorgeous, Marie.
Oh, thank you. You do.
So I have some questions. You know that this is
Okay.
really for your testimonial, and you've gone
Yes.
through the Alkaline Detox Protocol. And I just want to tell you, you're just like an inspiration to so many people. And I know you've gone through a lot in your struggles with lupus, but not only lupus, but you had diabetes on top of it. So I want you
Big
to just
time.
explain a little bit about what your experience was with conventional medicine and why you went AWOL and you sought out
Okay.
my care.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, first I have to start and praise and thank God, give him all the glory for getting me through this, for leading me to you. And because I'm a nurse and I've been in the nursing field a long, long time, after I was diagnosed, I knew that I didn't want to have the side effects of the medication, the chemo drugs, the prednisone. I knew that wasn't for me. And I found out early on that my diet had a lot to do with it. So that's why I went AWOL, because there's just so many more side effects to the treatments. I didn't think there were near enough benefits for me to want to do
Okay. So you stopped seeing a doctor, and we were kind of concerned with your out of control diabetes, and you knew that there was some kidney involvement. There's a lot of issues with constipation
it.
and some
Yes.
brain fog and
Big
hair
time.
loss
Yes.
and fatigue, as I recall, and digestive issues like crazy.
Very much so, and I've had it for a long, long time. I've had lupus for a long time, over 30 years. When I looked at the program, my labs for my liver, my kidneys, big trouble. Diabetes. The week before I started the program, my hemoglobin A1C was at a 10.1.
Hmm.
Part of the reason I waited to give this testimonial was that I wanted to see where my hemoglobin A1C is after the program. Amazingly, it's at 6.1. I'm no longer even a diabetic, and I've
Yeah.
never taken diabetic medication. I refuse to do that. But, when I started this, the night before I started the program, I took a picture of my hand. I wasn't concerned about losing weight. I wasn't getting, my primary concern was about healing. And I knew, looking at my skin, I knew I was in major trouble. And so I took a picture of my hand, and then 2 weeks after I started the program, the cellular change was amazing. I sent you a picture of it. It was unbelievable, the change in my skin. And so for me, and I knew, I have had lupus for over 30 years. I didn't feel I could heal within that amount of time. I've been too sick. I've got too much problems with my GI tract, the whole 9 yards. So I reached out to you and I said, I want to do more time on this program. And so I did. And I don't think I'd have the success I have today. And that was
Yeah.
totally my idea.
And so all your symptoms of fatigue, brain fog, and really fear of the disease completely lifted. Is that fair to
But
say?
yes, yes. And I've learned so much from you. And the problem with being in the medical field is we really think we know and we're super stubborn. Um, I've treated with so many naturopathic doctors, and in all these years, I've spent so much money. Oh my goodness. And I didn't have the money when I started this program. I took out a loan. But I took it out knowing that I believed in it. I love the alkaline process. The fact that you have the physical therapy, because it's nobody has ever intertwined all of it. It's always been, here's some supplements, do this, do that, and some of it has been helpful. But with me, I have so many allergies. My immune system is so hyper and up and down. I always reacted. Yours is the very first program I didn't have any reactions to other than one supplement, and that's because I have such severe SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. That's the only reason. Everything else, I never had a flare up from it. I never had any reactions or any rash, all the things I usually have. So I am so amazed at how hypoallergenic this program is.
Yeah. So what
I'm
about,
thrilled.
did you lose weight, Marie?
See, and my goal was never to lose weight. I was happy being fat. I've lost almost 30 pounds. And it wasn't on purpose. It was with no effort, because when you look at the foods, you can decrease this or you can eat that. There's really no portions, but it tells you what to do if you want to lose weight. I didn't care about losing weight. Almost 30 pounds. I'm now wearing a size 4. I haven't worn a 4 in years. And people, it's embarrassing because people are like, "Oh, you look so much younger. What'd you do?" And it's so embarrassing. But I've shared my testimony with so many people, and I wanted it out of gratitude to you and all the thankfulness in my heart for getting through this program and having these amazing results. My labs are incredible.
So
I
how do
have
you,
not had a normal CRP, sedimentation rate, triglycerides, or an A1C, hemoglobin A1C, in over 10 years. I
yeah,
want you to
that's
know that.
amazing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel right now?
Now I feel great. I
Yeah.
feel great. And the important thing for me is that you've taught me habits. See, I was a vegan before I started this. I'm still vegan, but even vegans can be a mess. And I was eating the wrong things. I didn't have any developed habits. I didn't know how to exercise, not the way that I wouldn't have a flare up. I was overdoing things. All the videos you provide to us, all the direction. Now I have healthy habits. I get up in the morning. I have my lemon juice. I've still stuck with it. I'm still doing the lemon juice. Today I had celery juice because I felt like it. I do the oil pulling. I love it. It's everything that But I have to say to everybody, you, you can heal in this program, but there's no cure for lupus. But there's healing for it, and you can be healthy. And if you're going to get out of it what you put into it.
Yeah.
So, it's
It's
not that it's a miracle. You have to work too. There's work, but it's not so hard that you can't do it.
yeah.
And I'm the biggest sissy. I'm a nurse, and I'm like, hey, I already knew that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thank you.
But you had to get to a place though, Marie. You had to get to a place where you needed to do it for yourself. You know what I mean? And I
Right,
think you
right.
were at the end of the ropes. You knew that all your labs were slowly going to a point of no return. And you knew you
Yes.
didn't want the option of going to another doctor for medications. And I think you came to me because you were disappointed with functional medical doctors and all the money that you spent. And you had all these supplements that weren't really working for you.
They were going in the garbage. They were going in the garbage. And yeah, exactly. I knew I was in so much trouble. So, I feel like everybody needs to know, don't wait till you're in trouble like I was. Because I was mostly worried about my kidney function, and that's super scary.
Yeah.
So you get to a point where you have to have dialysis, then there's no going back.
Yeah. And with lupus, it is a reality for us, right? So I,
Yes,
I just want to
absolutely.
thank you so much for this time and for the opportunity for me to help you. And also that we're not over. This is going to be fine tuning and I'm going to hold you to it. We're going to be rebels for life together and we're going to fight this thing, but we're going to just continue to fight to heal, right? Like you said it
Absolutely.
best, healing is absolutely possible. Do you agree?
Absolutely
Yeah.
possible. And
And
don't wait till you're in big trouble. Do it while you're still functional before there's no going back.
yeah, and
And
Marie,
I want to say one other thing, Dr. Connie.
yes.
No one has ever asked me for a commitment. Dr. Connie asked me for a commitment, and I'm super stubborn. And when I gave her that commitment, when I was like, "Oh man, I'm tired," you're gonna get fatigued. You're sick. You're releasing toxins. But that was what kept me going. God and my commitment to Dr. Connie. So this program, I can't say enough about how amazing it is.
Well, thank you. And Marie, just say something to, because I have patients from all over the world now, and you're in California. I'm in Georgia. How easy was the program following through all the platforms that we used? Because you didn't have to see me physically. We did this
No, I
all
did
through
not.
telemedicine.
It was flawless. I mean, you get the emails every day. You have clear direction. And Dr. Connie, you and Leslie and the staff, all I had to do was send an email and I had a response within 24 hours. This has been so effective that now my daughter in China is going to start the program next week.
Yeah.
So I think you can do it everywhere, primarily because of that program with the daily emails, all the clear direction, and the fact that you and your staff are so responsive. It's amazing. So if you're
Well,
international, don't be afraid. Okay, it's not. I shipped the supplements to my daughter. She received them, and we're on board to start next week.
I know she emailed me as well. She's super excited. Stephanie is her name.
We
So,
are,
Marie,
yes,
also too, I just want to thank you for this time. And are you okay if I use this in my training programs and online platforms?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And
I
I
want to
have your
serve God. I
permission.
want to encourage everybody.
And I have your permission to use your before and after pictures of your hand with cellular changes as evidence.
Yes,
Because
please
some
do.
people on the internet, as you know, called us liars because they said it wasn't possible. And so if you don't believe it,
And I was sad by that because they're missing out, but the changes were they were so different, and I could see where people would be skeptical, which is why in my mind I thought, you know what? I'm going to offer Dr. Connie pictures or testimonial because I want people to know this is real.
and I just want to let you know, I know how private you are. And it means everything for me that you took this time to do this for us. So thank you so much.
You're
And
very
we're
welcome.
so here for you until the end. Like we're going to get into
Thank
this
you
like
very much.
together. We're going to grow old together. We're going to be healthy together for the rest of our lives, right?
Amen. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
definitely. Thank you, Dr. Connie, and to your staff.
yeah, and know that you've got us at your beck and call anytime, Marie. You know this,
Thank
right?
you. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
We're going to keep
Anytime.
fighting. And you have a great day. You look
You as
amazing.
well.
And you look
Thank
so
you.
gorgeous.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.